Hey, it's Melissa from 3milelaneco, and today we're going to be talking about selling your products wholesale on Faire. The number one question we need to answer is, what is Faire? Faire is a wholesale marketplace online that has thousands of sellers and retailers looking to buy your products. Faire is perfect for small businesses looking to expand, anybody that makes handmade goods, anybody that focuses on small batch items. Faire is really open to a lot of different small businesses. If you check out their website, you can find a list of do's and don'ts when you are applying for Faire or researching about them to see if they're going to be a good fit for you. Another question you might be asking yourself is, how do I know when it's the right time to do wholesale for my business? The answer to that question really depends on you and your products. I'm going to be talking a lot about my personal experience using Faire and the products that I use in my business, so that you can start thinking about ideas for your business and how it might relate. I joined Faire Wholesale at the end of summer 2021, and I got my first order within a week of signing up, which was amazing. The majority of the products that I sell on Faire include illustrations that I've turned into stickers. My first order consisted of a bunch of stickers for my fall launch that included some really cute designs, in my opinion. The first order I received was for an orchard farm store that was on the East Coast. I'm on the West Coast, and I think that it's so amazing that I know my products are reaching across the country. I knew it was the right time to give it a try because I wanted to really start expanding my customer base, and I knew that wholesale would be a great way to get that journey started. So why should you start selling your products wholesale? Well, it kind of depends on a lot of factors, and you have to assess whether you're ready for that step. A few things to determine if you are ready include: do you have enough product on hand, or can you make a large volume of product if you receive a large order? Are you able to ship large volumes of your product many different places, including across the country or potentially in other countries? Moving on to, how do you start? Well, the first step is to go down to the link in my bio and click on the Faire link so that you can research, read up, and learn more about how you can get started on Faire. Once you do that, you'll fill out a short form for the application process. It does take a little while for Faire to go through that process, but they will let you know whether you're accepted or whether you need to work on a few things before you can get in. And if you do use my referral code, I do get compensated for that. So I just wanted to be upfront and let you know that. It does really help me out, and it helps me to provide content like this so that I can help you grow your business and learn more. That's the basic introduction for this video. Next, we're going to deep dive into a couple of different topics on how to start setting up your Faire site, how to add products and remove products, or how to easily upload and export listings to change different details all at once instead of doing it one product at a time. So if you are already a Faire wholesaler and you're here so that you can learn a little bit more about the ins and outs of the back office of Faire, or you just want to learn more before you commit to signing up, then let's go. I'm going to be showing you a few things that I found really helpful when I was learning Faire and how their marketplace works. So the first thing is getting your products into Faire. First of all, this is my product catalog, and so far I have only added my stickers. I used to have this integrated with my Shopify store, so everything that was available in my Shopify store was on Faire, but I didn't want to go through it and take things out and put things in, and there were just some nuances that I didn't want connected to Shopify. So I decided to take it off completely and manually put in my new products. Now, the way that I did that was I deleted all of the products that I currently had on Faire, and I added new products. And if you're on your products page, there's a section for a bulk upload. You can download a spreadsheet which will show you your template. Now, if you don't have anything in here, your template will be blank. And if you do have some products in here, you will have items on that template. So you can either add or edit your existing products, or you can add brand new products and not touch anything that you currently have in there. For this example, I'm going to show you how to add or edit. I'm going to go ahead and download that existing catalog, and once it's downloaded, I can open it up. I am a Mac user, and my documents open with the numbers spreadsheet, but if you have Microsoft Excel, that is the best option. You can also do this using Google Sheets, so either way you'll be able to access this in one form or another. When it opens, it shows you the bulk upload instructions. That's the first page, and it is worth reading. There's a lot of good information and tips in here on how to use this, but I'm going to give you some basic highlights. If you go to the next tab, that's your products tab. This has all of the products that are currently in your store. You have your status, whether it's published or not. Your product token. This is a very important column, and you do not want to touch this. This is for all of the products in your store, and then they are identifiers. So this product token will always reflect the Chunky Boo Kitty waterproof sticker that I have in the shop. If I make any edits, this spreadsheet recognizes that product token and makes sure that the edits from this sheet get made to the item on Faire. So don't touch the product token. Do not edit for exported products, and you leave it blank if you're adding new products. The product type is what goes here. These are fields where you can find something. You can start typing it in, and it will give you this whole huge list of different things that you can choose. Mine are stickers. Here is the description. It's really easy to bulk edit all of your descriptions at once. You can do the find and replace feature of your software so that you can find, if you want to replace every word in this column sticker and make it capitalized, it's really easy to do that with the find and replace feature. You can also edit general grammar and check for spelling mistakes here. It's just really easy to see them all at once instead of going one by one in Faire. Now, one of the biggest tips is the case quantity versus the minimum order quantity. So basically, the case quantity means how many stickers are you selling at one time? What's the multiple that you sell? For stickers, you could have one case quantity if you just want to sell one sticker at a time. For me, I like to do multiple stickers. So I'm saying that my case pack is 5. I'm selling my stickers in multiples of 5. The minimum order quantity is how many stickers that customer needs to add to their cart before it will allow them to check out. So in my case, I require 20 minimum stickers to be ordered before they can check out. Now, they can add more than that, certainly, but the multiples will be in 5s, so they can get 25, 30, 35, 40, and you get the idea. If you had a case pack of 1, then they could order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. So you can set your minimum order quantity as high as you want or as low as you want, but it cannot be any lower than your case quantity. So the order quantity type, case pack, most of the SKUs, that's optional. That's just something that I do to keep track of my inventory. A lot of the rest of this is kind of dependent on your products. If you have apparel, these options could be like sizes or colors, and so those may or may not be filled in. Now, your wholesale price and your retail price, this is really handy to edit all of them at the same time. My retail price is set at $4, which is my manufactured suggested retail price, or MSRP. And then the wholesale price, I did a little bit higher than 50% retail just to make up a couple of those other costs associated with doing business. And again, that's why I set my sticker minimums to 20, just so that I'm guaranteed to get just over $40 versus like $10. You really want to make sure that you're pricing your products so that you're making money, and pricing your products so that you're not losing money by selling wholesale. And then the rest of this, I don't really have to worry about most of that. That's international sales and things. And then over here is where you're going to put your images in. Now, I already have my images in Faire. That's why you see this link as Faire. If you are exporting your products from Shopify to import into Faire, you'll see a Shopify link for your images. You can keep that in there, and Faire will recognize that your photo is at that link and pull it from there. But you do want to be careful about that, because if you have your photo at a link and that link gets broken somehow, then your photo won't come over to Faire properly. So you just want to make sure that you are using these links accordingly. The other thing that you can do is put in the actual file name of your photo. So for example, if I have a photograph, and I don't know if I have a photo handy, but for example, let's just take this video title and pretend it was a photo. I could copy this exact title, and then I could paste that exact title into the option image right here. This is the one that shows up on the main page, and then you have your extra images over here. Sometimes the option image is the same as the product image one, and it's mandatory for at least one row for each product. So I could copy that file name, paste it into these fields, and Faire would recognize that as an image when I also upload that image to the Faire website. And I'll talk more about that in just a second. So you can have up to 4 product photos here, and then you can go into more apparel related fields right here. Most of this purple is all for apparel. Pre-order, ship by date, you know, all this kind of information here. If you wanted to fill that in, you can see that all of mine are blank. And then just the rest of it really just depends on your products and your policies and how you want to run your business. I do have continue selling when out of stock on, because I have my length of processing time set to 1 to 2 weeks, which is enough time for me to order my products from my manufacturer to get them in time to ship them out for a wholesale order. So that's why I leave yes on for continue selling when out of stock. You've got your inventory, so if you wanted to say how many items that you had in stock in case your shipping time, maybe your processing time is 1 to 3 days, and you have everything you need on hand, you can put that inventory in here so that you can just pull from the stock on hand instead of doing it the way that I do it and ordering your product as it sells. And then finally, weight, length, width, height, and the tariff codes if you have those. So there's the spreadsheet. That's just a basic general idea of how to fill it out. And remember, you can change your product names here, no problem, but do not touch your product tokens. Once you have all that done, you're going to save the spreadsheet, and then you are going to come over here to upload your files. So you can start your upload, put your file in. You would also add any images that you added. If you did that image name versus a link, you would want to make sure that you upload those images in here as well. You can see I did multiple uploads on the same night because I was just trying to get my inventory all right, and I wanted to make sure it looked a certain way, and so it keeps track of all of those reports. You can see those reports here and figure out here you see 18 errors. I made a mistake and they didn't upload correctly. That had to do with my photos. I did the name of the photo, but I did not upload the actual photos at the same time, so that's why I had some errors on that upload. So that is just a general walkthrough on the bulk uploading. And as far as the inventory goes, this is where you can count your inventory, but like I said, I continue selling when it's out of stock, so I don't have units available listed. It's just always up there for people. You can create different collections. So for example, if you want to increase your chances of selling multiple products at one time, maybe you have a lot of products that coordinate with each other, this is a great way to do that. The wholesale price would be, for this specific collection at my quantity minimums, would be $562.50, and that's a total of 250 items. So if we go into that collection, you can see the details, you can name it, you can describe it, upload your photo. And then down here, I put a quantity of 50 on each. So if I change all of these to 20, which is the minimum amount someone can order, the collection value goes to $225. And I'm actually going to save that update because I think that's much more reasonable for somebody to get that
as opposed to the $500. So there is that. I also have in my shop settings, I have set my order minimums to $150. So yes, somebody just needs to get 20 of one sticker to check out with that sticker, but they have to meet a minimum of $150 order in my entire shop across all of my products before they can check out. And this is especially important because you want to make sure that you're selling a large volume in bulk so that your costs are lower, you're only shipping one box, and that way you're getting to keep a little bit more of that money that you're selling for. And then you just have your shop information, and then this is where you would put your lead time. So I have 11 to 14 days. That's about just over a week to 2 weeks, just to make sure that I have enough time to order the product that my customer orders and then ship it to them. So those are the main areas that I wanted to focus on in today's video. If you did have some questions, let's save those changes. If you did have any questions or you wanted to book a coaching session with me to go over your specific needs for your shop, or if you're trying to download your Shopify catalog, or if you're trying to integrate with Shopify, I'd be more than happy to do a one-on-one session with you. So just hit me up. The information is in the description box below. I hope you found this useful, and I'll see you later.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you gained some valuable insight into what Faire is, how it can be helpful for your business, and how to use it if you are already a wholesaler. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps out my channel and it makes sure that I'm putting content out there that you are interested in watching. If you like this video, make sure that you check out the playlist on my channel to see other videos that are similar to this one. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye!